Hello and welcome back to Terraria. Today I will be showing you some of the best weapons in the game. These will be the top 7, and there's some honorable mentions over here that I'll show at the end. But the reason that I seriously can't remember what I was going to say, so let's just move on. First weapon, the first and strongest weapon that I've found was the legendary Meowmer. I don't know how to say it. It is obviously a melee weapon. It is a sword. It does 400 melee damage, 36 critical strike chance, very fast speed, very strong knockback, plus 15% damage, plus 12 speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 15% knockback. Now, this is the weapon that I would use, and along with it, it shoots cat heads, and rainbows. So there's that, and no, there's not a lot to this sword, but it is, in my opinion, the strongest sword in the game. Don't know if it is or not. It was just the strongest sword that I could find. So now onto the second one is it's a yo-yo. I was actually surprised at this because when I found this, it's the legendary Terrarian. When I found this, I did not expect it to nearly match the Meowmer. I was going to call it the Meow. So I didn't expect it to match that. Now it has 370, not match it, nearly match it, but it has 379 melee damage, 46% critical strike chance, fast speed, very strong knockback, 15% damage, no, plus 15% damage, plus 12% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 15% knockback. Along with this, there's like green orbs, green beams of light that spun off of the yo-yo, and they do damage as well, I believe. I haven't actually played around with this because I'm more of a melee character and like a melee user, like a sword. I mean, hold on, that's weird. I could have sworn a minute ago this said 400 melee damage. Maybe my game's bugging out, but I could have sworn that said 400. Okay, moving on. In third place we have a spear. I actually went over the spear in the armor video. It is the Daybreak, the legendary Daybreak, with 308 melee damage, 38% critical strike chance, very fast speed, average knockback, it renders your foes a sun. No, that's not one of its stats. That's like I don't know. It says, yeah, like that. It says teleport you. It tells you. It's just like for, let's say these, it says great for impersonating devs, for developers obviously. So that's just for them. Okay, so it has average knockback, very fast speed. It does plus 15% damage, plus 12% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 15% knockback. Uh, as I said, it has a spear, so you know, you throw it, you can actually throw it pretty fast. So yeah, 308. Hopefully that does. Hopefully that. Just okay, 308. Now, moving on, the fourth plus is it's a mana, or like it will be used on a mage character. It's called the Rainbow Crystal Staff. What the staff actually does, it's a summon. Like it summons a big crystal. I'll just show you it actually. But it stats 269 summon damage, very strong knockback, uses 10 mana, and it summons a radiant crystal that it just says that banishes your enemies. Okay, I didn't see that. It does plus 18% ruthless rainbow crystal staff, so this ain't legendary. If it was legendary, I would expect that it would do more damage. But ruthless, it does plus 18% damage, but minus 10 knockback. So I'll summon that just to show you. Then that would shoot beams of light at your enemies. We've got the fifth plus. We have it's another mage, and a mage, or like a mage character. This is the Nebula Blaze. I didn't go over this on my armor video with the Nebula armor. I only found this when I did some research on it. I should have done more research on the armor video, but I seriously didn't, because I'm stupid and didn't get all my facts right. So even though I said there could be more weapons with armors that I didn't find, and I was right in saying that, because I found the Nebula Blaze, and is there not? Nah, I don't know. But there's a Stardust, but that's not on this video. So this does 226 magic damage, 19% critical strike chance, very fast speed, no knockback though, so that's kind of bad if you want to move your foes back. It also does this effect with your hand where it goes pink. That's not any of the dye that I have on my armor. It uses 18 mana. It does plus 15% damage, plus 5% critical strike chance. So that's the Nebula Blaze. So it does this, like, it shoots a frost at someone. So let's put that back. Next is the legendary Star Wrath, and the reason I put this 225, this is odd, because I could have sworn it was 225 a wee while ago when I sent this video, but then it changed to 219. So I was like, I was freaked out by it. The same thing happened with the Meowmer. I think my game might be glitched, or this is just a glitch in the game. Now the reason I put this in 6th plus instead of 7th plus, instead of tied 6th with the one that's on 7th, the influx waiver, because this has plus 2% more speed than the influx waiver. Altogether, this does 225 melee damage with 38% critical strike chance, very fast speed, very strong knockback, plus 50% damage, plus 12 speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 15% knockback. Okay, so that was the legendary Star Wrath. Okay, Bohemus. I didn't even know you're here. What a name, Bohemus. This is the Flux Waver I was just talking about. It's a melee weapon. It does 219. 219. No, this is broke. That was 225. And this is back down to 400. What is going on here? Breakfast. No, but it does 225 melee damage. I know it says here 219, but 225 is its normal melee damage. I mean, it has 36% critical strike chance, very fast speed, average knockback, plus 15% damage, plus 10% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 15% knockback. I don't know what this actually does. Oh, it's just a beam. I don't actually know what this does either. Look at that. Whoa. Shit's stars down on people. Looks like 3 with 1 strike. Okay. Let's put that back. Now, don't do the honorable mentions. I used the portal because I was too lazy to just press down on my keyboard, so just pressed over. You know, it would have been easier to press down. Who cares? Let's go on the honorable mentions. First off, we have the legendary Terraria. This does 195 melee damage. Don't know if that's all the all the weapon damages have gone back to normal, but does 195 melee damage, 38% critical strike chance, very fast speed, very strong knockback, plus 50% damage, plus 12% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 15% knockback. After that, we have the legendary True Knight's Age. I believe this and the True Excalibur are used to make the Terrorblade, but I could be wrong. Correct me on that in the comments if I am. I don't know. But this does 184 melee damage, 38% critical strike chance, fast speed, average knockback, and it's a material. I'm pretty sure it's a material because you can craft the Terrorblade from it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it could be used to craft a different sword. I don't know, but it has plus 14% damage, plus 12% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 14% knockback. I read the green text right now, realizing that's only if it's legendary. It has them stats, so it could be lower depending on what type you get. Like if you get what is it, painful one, pretty sure that does minus percentage on it. Aye, ruthless does minus 10% knockback. But this is the staff of the Frost Hydra. It spawns, it's a summon weapon. It does 179 summon damage, very strong knockback. It uses 20 mana, so unless you have full mana, that's going to eat up your mana very quickly. It summons a powerful frost hydra to spit ice on your enemies. I'll show you that now. It's like a dragon head that shoots ice at enemies around you. Now, moving on to the next one, it is the legendary paladin's hammer. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know again. This does 184 melee damage, 38% critical strike chance, very fast speed, extremely strong knockback, and it's a powerful returning hammer. So you throw it and it comes back to you. Is this not the thing from Super Mario? I don't know, but with legendary it does plus 40% damage, plus 13% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus 50% knockback. Moving back a wee minute, Staff of the Frost Hydra. If you're a mage and you want this, because I suspect. Oh, what was that that just fell? I don't know. That was IRL, so nothing to do with this. If you're a mage, I suspect that you would use a lot of summoning tools. Mainly the one that I showed up here. What? Was it this? Hold on. Yeah, this here. It only uses 10 mana, but it is probably way harder to get than the Frost Hydra, Staff of the Frost Hydra. Like, move back. Whoa. That's like. I want to see how far this actually reaches. Reaches pretty far. It is extremely fast, but it isn't like the Meowmer where you can just hold the attack button. You have to actually click it over and over again. Oh, that was a wee bit laggy, but okay. Let's put this back. The next item is the legendary Christmas tree sword. It's important I get sword on there because it's not a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas tree sword. It does 177 melee damage, 38% critical strike chance, fast speed, very strong knockback, and it shoots Christmas ornaments. I actually want to see this after I read the stats. With the legendary, it does, I don't know what to call it. If it's legendary, it has plus 50% damage, plus 9% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, plus I did take a pure deep breath there now. Plus 10% size, and plus 50% knockback. I want to see these Christmas ornaments. Oh, it's just baubles. It's like, is that the name for them? I don't know if I'm saying the right name, but wrong chest. I'll put this back now. Move on to the next item. Well, items, if you count it being 5. The light disc. Now I know what you're saying. Why did you put this on? It only has 118 melee damage. Well, mainly because that's only for one of them. It does 118, so if they have 5 of them, that would be 18. I'm not high come to our door, so that would be like 600 and all. I don't know. I'll work it out on the back of my head while I read the stats. But it does 118 melee damage with 38% critical strike chance, That's very fast speed. I've actually used this weapon myself, and it it does pretty good damage, but it has extremely strong knockback and it stacks up to 5, so 5 is the max that you can get. It has plus 16% damage, plus 13% speed, plus, sorry if I'm going away, so I'm trying to work this out and do this at the same time. Plus 5% critical strike chance, plus 10% size, and plus 15% knockback. I'm still working on it. Okay, I might be wrong, because my math might be a bit off. Why did it just change melee damage? Well, if it's 118 when you have it, I'm pretty sure it does 590 melee damage if you throw all 5 of them at once. 114, I would just be 5 4s, 20, 20 minus 90, 570 if it's 114 melee damage. If my math's correct, which I seriously don't know. So if you just like keep throwing them continuously at like whatever mob or boss you're fighting, you'd be doing some amount of damage. 570. Yeah, 570. They be specific. But that was actually it. I'm going to end it there. So if you like the video, like it. I don't know. Like it if you want. It doesn't matter if you do or you don't. Subscribe if you want to. Again, doesn't matter if you do or don't. Doesn't affect me. It makes me sad, but enough about my life. Subscribe if you want. It doesn't matter if you do or you don't. I already said that. I'm going to end the video there. Goodbye.